May Allah's peace and blessing be upon all of you. I am here at Islamic Society of Tampa Bay with three special guests. As most of you know, I do the majority of convert stories here at the Islamic Society of Tampa Bay. And I just want to obviously introduce all three of them. You have Nico here, Yaqub, and also James. So I apologize. I just remembering name is one of the worst things, especially when you're in for me it was already to begin with, but because I do so many of them and remembering so many names once in a while it could get overwhelmed. But they all have a special place in my heart, and they always will, because when you do somebody's convert story, automatically you're gonna have that special bonding with that individual. So, as I said, I have already done the convert story of both of them, but at the same time, they were taking Holy Quran classes here with me just a few minutes ago, and Sheikh Albani was actually telling me that Nico was his second time going into class, and I was looking at his handwriting, writing the Holy Quran was just absolutely incredible, and I will later on I will maybe show you guys exactly his writing, and I honestly believe down the road his handwriting is just going to be absolutely amazing, and at the same time his pronunciation is unfortunately is better than mine already, and it's just as fascinating to see. James is just started the classes also. It's his second time, and he's coming along at the speed of light also. But what's really interesting about today is also Yaqub. I just met him. Sheikh Saeed told me that Yaqub's parents, his mom and his dad actually, is from a Jewish background, and he has converted to Islam. How long has it been?
Over a year and a half.
Over a year and a half ago. So I'm gonna do a complete convert story on Yaqub, because I'm sure that story is gonna be very interesting. Converting from Judaism to Islam. Do you guys want to say something to the camera? How is it that so quick you're picking up so fast? I mean, it literally kind of making me look bad.
Wait a minute. It's not my first rodeo. I learned Spanish, and then I learned Russian in school, so I'm used to the cursive, system of handwriting, and also I just try to read Quran every day. I'm always practicing, trying to improve my understanding, because I understand, the language of Arabic. It's very complex, very deep, also very beautiful, but, it's not something you can just study, once a week and expect to be good at it. You have to keep learning new things, because it's that kind of thing.
Don't forget, guys, just like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, when I give the book to Nico to be able to do his prayers, you remember with the Sheikh? How is the prayer coming along? Or when you making your prayer, is that book helping you out, or?
Yes, it helps me out a lot. I try to keep it on me at all times in case something comes up, and I can't go back home or anything, so I can just pray wherever I'm at if I can. But yeah, obviously at first I wasn't really good at praying, but over time I've been able to do my prayers much better, understand and remember all of the the rakats, all the emotions. I understand. I know the Fatiha now by heart.
That's amazing. Do you know it in English, obviously, right? In heart. Do you when you're reading it right now, are you reading it in Arabic or are you reading it in English? The Fatiha.
I read it in Arabic.
Okay.
Yeah, I read it in Arabic. I try my best to, enunciate and pronounce it correctly, but yeah.
Amazing. Anything's possible, people. If anybody think that something is hard, right in front of you, and it's just amazing. So, what's going on, buddy?
Same old.
Can you tell me how everything's been going since we, did the convert story? Just I think it was about a month ago, right? It was somewhere around maybe
Like
less than
a
that.
week ago.
Oh, it was a week ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Last week.
Wow. That went so quick. It's just amazing. How is everything going?
I can finally pray without the book.
Really?
Yeah. I memorized it in English, of course, but now next step is Arabic.
MashaAllah.
Amazing. I know yesterday you were here. I invited you to come because Brother Samuel, who's a convert himself, as his story's been told viewed over 20 million times on social media platform. He was here and he told us his warm, incredible story. How did you like that story?
It touched home for me. It really did, because where he came from was Christianity.
Yes.
My family's Catholic, and we're not to question the Bible at all. And so, what he was saying with his mom and the way she was trying to raise him, it was just kind of brought home to me, because that's how my grandparents taught my mom, and then that's how my mom taught almost like me.
James is going to be helping me out, by the way, with some of the social media that I do, because it's just getting so big I can't really do it all. So that's going to be great. He's going to be learning some softwares and stuff like that to be able to, push our great work out there to the world, to see as far as convert stories and everything else that we do here at the mosque. Is there anything else? I know
Not really. I mean, I still haven't told my parents yet.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's
May Allah make that easy for you.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
and time, everything's possible, and just Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows better than all of us, and I think in time all that's gonna work out right. So Brother Yaqub, it's a pleasure and honor to meeting you. Earlier, Sheikh Said, was talking really highly about you, and also you've been going to Sheikh Said's class now, studying the Holy Quran. How long has it been that you've been going there?
Oh no, I actually just met Sheikh Said last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we didn't.
I apologize. Yeah, if you don't mind, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. That was the big boss who's in charge of actually the day-to-day operation. It's really kind of him to allow me to do these convert story, Abu Omar.
But yeah, it was my first time. I only came one time before just for prayer here during COVID, but it was my second time to the masjid last week.
Really?
Because I live in Pinellas County.
Okay.
And I've been to a few other masajid in the area, but because this one's a bit farther out.
Yeah.
I've only been here. This is my third time today.
Really?
So alhamdulillah, it's.
So who's been teaching you the Quran then all this time? Is it a place down at Pinellas County that you're going up there with?
So most of my learning had to be self-taught. Most of it because during COVID a lot of the classes weren't happening.
Yeah.
A lot of I took my shahada about 4 months before COVID.
Okay.
So the beginning, alhamdulillah, and I'll talk about this inshallah in my full convert story. But I took my shahada while I was getting my bachelor's degree, and I got my bachelor's degree overseas in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. That's where I was living and studying when I took my shahada. So alhamdulillah, there were some brothers there. They speak English very well here, but some Dutch brothers, some Moroccan brothers, and they all kind of came together. They got me starting to learn how to read Arabic, just like these guys. But of course not with a good structure like they had. Alhamdulillah, they have books, they have all these things. I just had to kind of pick it up. But they were able to still teach me, how the vowels were, and all of the letters and everything. And one brother he recorded a brother from Saudi Arabia. He recorded a 30-minute video explaining the sounds of every single letter just for me. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless this brother. And so these people they're trying to scramble to get to teach because they know how important it is to teach a new Muslim the right path.
Yes.
Because there are so many ways that you can go astray. So alhamdulillah, I had people to
help me along, but never the ability to sit down with the sheikh and really study until I started going into Ibn Rahman in Dallas County. And also As-Sunnah, and the sheikh there recently passed away, Sheikh Muhammad. He passed away just last week. May Allah have mercy on him.
Are you planning to come here and learn under Sheikh Said, or maybe on and off between?
Inshallah, yeah, that's why I'm
Isn't
here today. So yeah, I mean, once he comes back from his, inshallah, we'll be going to visit family. And
Yes.
after that, inshallah, I want to be able to study more with him, as I am, on and off with Sheikh Saad over in
Of course.
Canals County and whoever else I can.
It's never enough.
There's
Yeah,
never enough.
as
They
long
all
as
have-
you
they all
keep
do-
giving it.
They all have a certain specialty that they
Yeah.
have, and it's always good to learn from them. Most of what I've studied was not Arabic or tajweed. It was always fiqh, and always mostly hadith and tafsir.
Yeah.
Stuff that's really like all encompassing
Yeah.
about the religion,
Right.
but not necessarily the intricacies of the language. And so that's where I mostly stood on that front rather than the learning Arabic and learning. Some people, instead of learning it like a baby would, I did it top down. It was the exact opposite, but that method worked very well for me.
Yeah, it seems like the easier it gets that way.
I started difficult and I worked my way to easy. It's not easy, but it's
no, it's not.
not at all. But
Every time I turn around, when I go to Sheikh Said's class, and I'm simply thinking, we gotta get ready. Start reading the Quran. It's getting easier. Then he throws something else, and then you realize that no, like you said earlier, the Arabic language is so deep. Obviously, it came from Aramaic, which is the oldest,
Just keeps going back.
and it's just older than any other writing out there. So we gotta just go and conclude it, but I just do want to tell you guys that I'm probably gonna, have a large group of converts, maybe once a month on top of what we do here on the fourth every Sunday. By the way, just want to let you know, on the fourth Sunday of every single month, we have.
tomorrow.
I'm not sure if we're gonna do tomorrow or not, because we just did it a few weeks ago, because it was just because of the COVID and stuff like that. Things got kind of messed up.
Sure.
But I will find out if we
Okay.
are. Obviously, before I leave, give me a number, and then I will send you that information. But other than that, every fourth Sunday of every month, we are holding the convert luncheon down here. Sheikh Said and Abu Saad, they both give lectures, they talk, and after that, we all eat. So what I would like to do is maybe add maybe one more day on top of that all, the converts that I do, convert story that I know. It doesn't even have to be inside the masjid. Maybe we can go and have a dinner and talk and so on and so forth, and just for the converts to get to know each other. And I think it'll be great among themselves, so they can also have support group. And obviously, you guys know you can reach out to me anytime you want. What do you guys think about that?
I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and may Allah's peace and blessing be upon all of you wherever you're watching, and peace and blessing.
Salam.
Assalamu alaikum.